speaking of trade, I'm actually sitting in BTC buys right now, which is the trade I'm gonna break down later. But I first want to show you overall market structure and how price is going to move. With all this being said, let's go back to trading view. We're looking at BTC. What made me take this trade? Well, I'm gonna give you a little backstory. I was in sales previously. Price was selling under this level. So I'm gonna go ahead and take all this away. I'm gonna take these alerts away so you can see. I set up a lot of alerts. So you're gonna see way more alerts. Like look at this 99 plus alerts, 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 alerts. On everything I do, I feel like alerts is the key thing that's what's kept me this far. Is setting a lot of alerts, walking away from the charts and waiting for price to hit those levels that I'm looking for. So, what are those levels that I'm looking for, you may ask? So, backstory on this, I was selling price under this level. So, as you can see here, price sold down to this level on BTC. So, I was looking for price last week to sell down to that level on BTC because anything under this level will have selling potential down to here because we already see the reaction. We already see that price was holding up buys here. And then the moment it broke, it ended up selling down to this level. There was a correction in the market, and then price ended up selling back under here again. All I do is trade reactions. I'm just basically explaining once again, and this is not a break and retest. A lot of people always try to say, "Oh, ICC is just break and retest," and then they'll be laughing because it's like, "Oh, it's break and retest." Okay, if it was break and retest, it would be a break. It will be a break, retest, and then getting here, right? Instead, I'm doing a break. Price ends up giving me an indication. The market corrects, grabs as much liquidity as possible, and then makes that second push down. And I'm just overall, because break and retest, even if here, right? Let's say if we broke here, made that low, retested here, you would have been in a trade and got stopped out later on. So the way I trade is not break and retest. All I'm simply doing is looking at where the market has a level at, seeing what price does under that level, what type of reaction it gives under that level, and trading only that reaction. So I'm only trading under this level because we get that bearish reaction. So that's the little like to clear up breaking retest. This is not breaking retest. It's just simply following the market structure and the trend. So with this being said, that was the sell that I took. And if you follow me on Instagram, you see me take the sell. You see me call it before it happened. Yada yada yada. I'm not gonna talk your head off on that one, but I would suggest following me on socials to keep updates with some of my trades before and afters. So yeah. But with this being said, we ended up selling below this level. So selling here, selling here. So if we see here too as well, so once we sold that first time, we made this low. And this is going to be the main key point here. We sold and we made this low. Next thing you do, so it's going to be both ways. If price makes a low, that's because it came from making a lower high or whatever the case might be. And once price makes that low, in this case, we're on a downtrend. So there's going to be a lower high before you get that low. So this is the highest point, and you're going to track your highs. This is the highest point you have at the current time. This is the lowest point you have at that current time. So I'm going to drag this across. This level sells. We get here. So in between this level, we have sellers here, buyers here. So no trade zone, right? We don't know what's going on. And yes, we're under this level for later on, which is going to sell, but I'm just trying to give you an example. The moment price breaks above here, anything above this level, no matter what, don't overthink it. Please don't overthink it. Just tell yourself, like force yourself to believe that the moment price breaks above a high, anything above this level is showing you that it's bullish. I know some of you guys are like, I don't know. I guess some of you guys don't trust in the higher time frame, but I need you guys to trust. The moment price breaks above a swing high, so breaks above, so goes above a swing high, this Anything above this particular level will be bullish. So at this level of 1,000 or 100,013, price will become bullish, right? Price is going to become bullish above this level and start making its way to 116 and then finishing off at 117, right? Don't overcomplicate it, right? This is what I was looking at to get this trade. Overall, this is what I was looking at to get this trade. Why? Because in this downtrend, we made a high, a low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a higher low. This is the moment right here where price starts to become skeptical, and then you can say price is turning back bullish, right? And this is all for the correction, right? So then the correction happens after making a new low. Price ends up selling back down, going back under that level earlier, which is here, to sell.